Hello humans, and welcome to the great outdoors. I've just been staying over at my grandmother's last night, and I'm going home now, and I thought I might take you with me. I've got a few errands to run. I'll see what happens. I've not done a vloggy thing like this properly, ever. Slightly once, but it didn't really work that well. Okay. I'll see you in a few minutes. Or moments in your case, but for me it'll be a while. Okay, so now I'm headed into the library. I'm not going to film me going in there with me because there will be some time. But I'll show you what I get. Right, well, that's been a fairly productive day out. I picked up a few books, as you've seen. I also picked up some pencils, some pencil crayons, a sketch pad, and some iced tea because it's boiling and I'm wearing rather inappropriate clothing for today. The reason I picked up all of the art materials though is not just because I want to draw, because I do, but also because I had a brainwave last night for a children's book, an illustrated children's book, which, given how early in development it is currently titled The Good Witch Society, but that could change at any moment. But I'm excited about it, and I want to see where it's going to go. Something else I wanted to talk about, one of the last things you will have seen in the video is, evangelists. They were Jehovah's Witnesses, they were lovely people, but none of them ever seemed to be able to answer my questions. Not just Jehovah's Witnesses, but anyone who tries to evangelise. And I'm not sure why. I don't like it that much. Because I am an atheist. I'm an atheist who typically believes that religion is nothing more than a fantasy designed to protect children scared of the dark. But they find it so comforting because it may be designed to protect, but it helps them to find comfort in the face of oblivion, something that terrifies me. And I'm looking for that. I'm an atheist who wants to be proven wrong. But when I ask them about why they believe, they seem to think it's more, okay, and not just why they believe, but why do they believe in that particular God? It's always just because that's what the Bible tells us so. Yes, but read the Quran and they'll tell you about Allah. Read, is it the Guru Gobind Singh? And they'll tell you about Naam. Sikhs, by the way. It's just, why? Anyone you speak to who has a God expects you to pick theirs. But I don't know. They tell you about how Jesus sacrificed his life to cleanse us of our sins. But I don't believe in that kind of sacrifice. As far as I'm aware, sins are not real. And I would side with Granny Weatherwax on the nature of sin. Sin is when you start treating other people as things instead of people. Bloody hell, it's too warm a day for this. Well, the ground's much steadier now. They always want to tell me about the moral teachings of their God, when I don't care about the moral teachings yet. If their God is real, then I will bow down to their every whim. If it's someone who insists I have to collect every teddy bear within a 200-mile radius and put it on a sacrificial altar, I'll do it, but not until I can see it's there. Show me that the evidence for it is a 2,000-year-old book that we can't corroborate. Or we can corroborate with science and find that there is no need for a divine hand controlling it. I don't get it. I can't just take things on faith, as they put it. I want to believe, but I cannot suspend reason. They can never explain to me how an afterlife is supposed to work. The Jehovah's Witnesses believe that only 14,000 people will get into heaven, 12,000 of which coming from the 12 tribes of Israel, and the rest from the chosen people, the witnesses. And then the remainder will be in paradise on earth or the lake of fire. But all of those sound like bullshit to me. I mean, the idea of a heaven seems impractical at best, because it will fill up with, if there's only 14,000 people, then there's no way that one will fill up. So, but if we don't have their limitation on it, then eventually it will fill up with every human being who has ever lived. All, well, the billions and billions of us. I don't get it, really. It's just, well, how to explain this? I don't want to offend people. I don't want to tell them they shouldn't believe in their gods. But they want me to believe in their gods without telling me anything about it, what sort of entity it is, just that it's beyond human comprehension, beyond human imagination. Well, try me. I have a very good imagination and I'm very clever. I mean, I'm a writer. I make and kill gods at the drop of a hat. Sometimes this hat, sometimes not. Believe me, I can handle it. Tell me what you know. Show me the metaphysics. Show me the soteriological evidence. Because I want to believe. Surely an omnipotent God could show proof rather than just bits and pieces of half-told stories that become changed over time. Anyway, so that's it. My review of The Shepherd's Crown will be up shortly. Very soon, I hope, but I can't guarantee that. Oh shit, it looks like it's about to rain. Oh, very disappointing. Yes. So do you believe in a god, be it the Abrahamic gods? Are you Hindu? Anything? Let me know. Because I am always looking for answers. And I've never found any. It's part of the reason my mental health has been bad for years. Because I know that with every single heartbeat, I am racing closer and closer to oblivion, when my entire personality, all of my knowledge, all of my experiences will be washed away in a few chemicals. And it terrifies me. What solutions do you have? And also, as the random question for the end of the videos that I'm starting to do, if you could be a god for one day, what would you do? The answer to my thing about the superpowers in the video the other day is telekinesis. If you could have any superpower you wanted, what would you have? Telekinesis every time, because with enough imagination you could do anything. You could turn lead into gold. You could stop a meteorite coming towards the planet Earth. You could rejuvenate a dying star with enough imagination and a good understanding of particle physics. It's pretty cool. And that's it from me now. I don't know how much of this you have heard because it's getting rather windy, so I'll end it here. Goodbye!